the one and only Amer Ali.
Thank you everyone. Can you hear me?
And then I started doing more research and I found you, and I hate doing a video, but the coaching calls was one of the things. And then you had another video that caught my eye where it was specific, outside the PMP, but I knew this is real content. This is things that will be on exam, right?
I did hard work for sure, but I think the follow-up, sir, you did. I don't know how you managed to do the follow-up with one particular student like me. You have hundreds of students. You are just keeping an eye on each of the students. So after my hard work, I can say that the credit goes to you, sir. That is for sure.
Hi Amer, good morning. Yes, I cleared the exam. Thank you so much for your support. And this has happened only because of that customized roadmap and mocks, and you always keep on asking us to do proper RCA, detailed RCA. It happened only because of the detailed RCA. Yes, this RCA helped me a lot.
Thank you for all this guidance and support you gave me, Mr. Amir. Thanks for our team.
So I was just looking at his post, who cleared the PMP, and he used to post the success stories on daily basis. So I reached out to Alina and I asked her how is his program or something. So she said you can trust him and you should join this program if you are looking for it.
It was a very customized base feedback that I was getting from sir, from you.
So yes, follow-up is very important, and thank you very much for that. It made me accountable. If you didn't ask me this often, I would have slacked off more.
I would say your course was super important. I think this was the main part, once you understand the course, and then I think the mocks were super important. Your emphasis on mocks, you kept nagging us that, get this mock done, do RCA. All of this was super helpful because questions were they were similar. So yeah, mocks were, there are so many mocks that you have, and if you do all of them, I'm pretty sure anybody who goes, who does them can easily clear a PMP.
Amer, first of all, thank you so much. I think without your guidance, it took me 1 year, one complete year. I was preparing for PMP through books and everything. So I was giving some mocks also available online, and I was not able to, have that confidence that I'll be able to clear. But I'm telling you, after attending the classes, especially after doing the mocks, doing the RCAs, I was feeling confident enough that yes, I can attempt it. And the day you told me to book your exam, I still asked you that are you sure that I can give the exam? And you said yes, you are ready.
First of all, I thank you a lot for the privilege, because when I started encounter with your program through LinkedIn, so some of your thoughts, always motivating me, I can do it. So I always follow you, almost everything, all your journeys. I watch all of them, even the one that they speak in your local language.
So that was not an easy journey, and it would not be possible without you. I really appreciate the support. He was always available for my questions and always put me in the right direction. And actually, if I want to say how was the journey, my journey started 2 years back. When I first called you for the SP, and then you directed me to PMP, and then we did SP after that, and then you tricked me to do the PGMP.
Thank you so much, and again, Amer, thank you so much, and your mocks are really good. I mean, everyone should do your mocks for sure, and then they will be all prepared for the exam. And trust your program.
And then you came with your follow-ups, and that kind of really boosted me. Those daily follow-ups, making sure that I was getting the mocks that I needed to do completed and following up on me, it really boosted my motivation again. And as I was started doing those mocks, I got an opportunity for a job which required me to have PMP, so I had to book for PMP before I get the interview.
Mostly coaching goal is for you understand how you will solve the question. Mostly it is like that. We can only do the 10 or 12 questions, maybe less than that. But main thing is it will come into your bones that you have to do elimination technique. So you cannot go just, okay, this is the answer, I will go directly put this answer. That is the main thing. It will come into you that you have to do elimination technique. That is the best thing for coaching all.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, with the right guidance from yourself, I managed to do good in the exam and to clear the PMP. I would say that your approach was really helpful because I'm not that type of a person who would sit there and read a lot of theoretical things to get things done. I'm more of a practical person who would prefer practicing over sticking to the theoreticals. And
I would definitely say that the root cause analysis for me was the key. And here's why. Is some people try so hard to memorize all the processes and how they're all linked together. And if you do this, then you got to do that. And some people, maybe they think that way. That was very hard for me. It was just a lot to memorize. I'm not Amer Ali. I can't do that. So for me, just the process of actually answering the questions with your technique of process of elimination. And then you're left with always like two answers. Which one do you do? And if you get it wrong, you have to go do the root cause analysis. So thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you very much for everything. Fantastic. I would not have done as well as I had done if I hadn't had the foundation that you gave me, for sure.
Who here wants to be successful? Raise your hands. Can I see that you raise your hand so I can see that you want to become certified project management professional? Welcome, guys. So many great news I have for you, and I just cannot wait to share all of them with you. First and most important one, all of are important, we will have our PMP Marathon. PMP Marathon on this Saturday. PMP Marathon is 60 question answers made by certified PMP. Okay, this is a very interesting thing we do, like once in 2 to 3 1 to 2 3 month, right? So this is a very important, don't miss it. 11 a.m. EST, 7 p.m. UA time. Like what right now it is 12 p.m. EST or 8 p.m. UA time on Saturday, 1 hour before. If you are not my student, you need to register on this email. It's absolutely free, but you need to register for that. That's very critical. That's very important. Okay, that if you are not my student, you need to register for that. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? Put yes or no in the chat box. Secondly, I am working on a very important document, kind of a secret document, but this is my community. These are my students, so I want to share with that. Put in the chat box. Do you want to know that? What are we working on? I want to see some information that do you want to know about that? G, put in the chat box. I want to see that. Okay. So we are working, me and my all facilitators, to take the entire PMP, Samia, Akram, Banan, Aftab. We want to take that thing and make a document that will help you straightforward to answer the question, right? One document, just like you have PMP booklet, right, guys? How effective that is? How effective that is, right? So just like this PMP booklet, which gives you the entire PMP, we are working on one document. The entire team, right, is working very hard on one document that is going to be tips and tricks straightforward. If a question comes, what keywords you need to do? If this question comes, what keywords you need to do? Let me show you a small in-text of that. Okay, I'm not gonna show you the entire thing, but just one thing. And this, if you are my student, this will be given to you. We will not sell it in the market, only for those who are my students. They will get this once it is done, the early access and the free access. So for example, in conflict management, how do I know this is avoid? This one line. How do I know compromise? This one line. How do I know it's smoothing? This one line. Like this is the technique, all the conflict management techniques in 4 words. Okay, let's put risk management. How do I know risk management strategies? Straightforward. How do I know risk? What are the 4 things? Risk register, these things. That's it. Did you like it? I need your honest feedback. Did you like it? What I just showed you. Now, this is such a beautiful thing, and I'm so happy that my team is working so hard onto that. Right? This is going to be a game changer. The goal here is that, like, what goal I wanted to do? I wanted to make sure that people clear PMP in the minimum possible time. Right? This, yes, Adnan, this is a game changing. And for I'm also gonna need everyone else help. Samia, once you clear PMP, you see, and Aftab Saab, Azam, when you guys clear PMP, I will be needing your help to make this document. This will be an open document, but the most important document thing will be it will be a small document. Small document. I don't want to make a book of it that at the end of the day you don't read. I want you to give a document that you will read, right? Third thing, yesterday my batch 6 is going to start on next Sunday. Batch 5 student Uday, he's basically from India. He cleared from UAE. Uh, I just want to share his scorecard to you guys to tell you what is possible here. So people above target, process above target, business environment above target. That is the maximum score that you can get. And when I say he's not just this line is fail, this line is fail, this from here you start passing. Like only I guess 10 to 15 questions he may have done wrong. This is the beauty of the program. So just to put the context, so let's go and start solving question on. Actually, I am working on one more project, but that I will tell you a little bit later. Right now, I have already given you more than needed information. Another interesting project we are working, like so many things we want to work for you guys, because I want to make sure when my students join the program, they feel the privilege of being in a premium program. Okay, so let's start with the I'm repeating these questions today like we did that long time back because they are very important questions. So let's start that. I need your justification for this question. I don't want to solve a lot of questions. I want to solve as many question answer as you can understand and put the justification for that. Right? I see Azam is saying B. Samia is saying B. B. I need your justification, guys, so that for once and for all, we know, okay, what we are talking about and why this should be the answer. That is the most important thing here. Why do you feel this answer is right or wrong? I need to know your justification. Yes, it's mitigate or it's not mitigate. I don't know. He can't avoid it. He planned according to mitigate and dealt with. Okay, Samia, That's a good way to put into that. What else? What else your thoughts? I need to know your thoughts, guys, because that is the real purpose of solving question answers. When we go deep with the PMP, when we understand the context of PMP in a better way. Okay, so now in order to put a response, this didn't to reach early. This is mitigation. Okay. That's a very good word. So what he said. So let's see. Okay. So before we go to the question, risk is probability into impact. When we talk avoiding is making probability 0 or impact 0. So when you make probability or impact one of them 0, automatically everything else becomes 0, right? So that is avoiding the risk. Mitigate, when you cannot make probability 0, you try to decrease the probability or impact, right? You try to decrease the probability or impact, which will overall decrease the risk. Okay, that is mitigation. Probability decrease. Transfer, you buy insurance and give it to third party, and they are responsible. They are responsible to handle that. Whereas acceptance, you just document the risk and you wait for the risk to happen, and then you take action accordingly. Okay, you are traveling back to your home country, you know that due to Eid there will be too much crowd, and you decided to reach 1 hour earlier. When you reach airport, you are happy to find out that you are right, airport was overcrowded. Your plan has proven successful to handle it. Which strategy? So my plan became success. I minimize that risk. Okay, but it could have happened that I could be overloaded into that, right? So this is not avoiding. I did not accept it, did not transfer it. It is mitigation. Next question, and I need justification, please, from you guys. Okay, so we should update lesson learn register to avoid such occurrence in the future. We update the lesson learn. Okay, lesson learn B. Okay, I'll give 30 more seconds. Issue log. Okay, so let's see the question and let's see how we can do that. Which document you will update first? Guys, put this as a pet rule. Whenever the question says first, you see the word first here. This means problem has happened. Problem has happened. Which document you will update first to avoid this problem in future? Okay, now the problem has happened, right? The problem has happened. What is the first thing to do? That is the most important keyword here. Again, the question revolve around keywords. If you can control your keywords, you can control your question. You are traveling back to your home country from Dubai. You know that from your past experience, due to Eid, there will be too much crowd and you decided to reach 1 hour earlier. So now 1 hour earlier, I came there. When you reach airport, you are happy to find out that you were right. In fact, airport was overcrowded. You bought a ticket from Airblue airline. So I got a ticket from Airblue, right? You have bought ticket with credit card of your friend. So I bought that ticket with a credit card of my friend. You find out that this airline has a rule. If you are not credit card holder, you cannot travel. So now there's a problem. Just to put in the context, there was a problem. You identify a problem. Now you don't want to have that problem in future. For sure, if I don't want to have a problem in the future, it will not be project management plan. If it's saying in other project, not in the same project. If the question was saying in the same project, if this can may happen, by the way, what will be the answer in that case? If the question says in the same project, this problem may happen, so what will be the answer for that? Put in the chat box. If the question said in the same project, this problem may happen. No, sir, no. If in the same project it may happen, then we would update risk register in the same project. We will have one question regarding that. In the same project, if something can happen again, we update the risk register. If in the next project happened, we update the lesson learned register. But in any case, whenever the question says the problem has happened, whenever the question says the problem has happened, we go for the issue log. Here the option C is the right answer. So this what I am working on the document that I will give you. So put in the chat box whenever the problem happen first is the what is the first step. The problem has happened. What is the first step? The problem has happened. What is the first step? Whenever the problem happen, the first step is to put it into the issue log. Okay. No, it's not tricky, Adnan. You need to slow down. But you have told if PMP. No, a project management plan is not updated now. There is no reason to update Aftab's project management plan. Why would I even update the project management plan? What is the purpose of updating here? That's not a reason at all. Like if something can happen in the future, that's a risk. Okay, so we will go there. A very important thing, when you have two right answers, one as a general answer and one specific. We will always go for a specific answer. So that's a issue log here. Okay. Kanban D. Okay. What else? You are working in the IT project as a project manager. Team members are complaining that they are overloaded, and as a result, they are not able to deliver desired quality. They are not able to deliver overloaded. Whenever someone is overloaded and the complaints are coming, this issue is already highlighted. It's already highlighted. Hire more people as they. No, Adnan, we cannot hire directly. Okay, this is. So we are only left with two options. As Adnan Saab is saying, Adnan Shahzad, that it looks like that it's a hiring people. We cannot directly hire people. That's not allowed at all. There's an entire process here. Whenever people are overloaded, I'm just giving you keywords here. People are overloaded. There are two things: resource optimization, that can be the answer, or use Kanban to smoothen the things. So do we have resource optimization here in the option? We don't have the resource optimization in the options. So we will go with the Kanban board to show where is the bottleneck. Adnan, identify the bottleneck and work into that way. Okay. D is the answer. What is no? Is it clear or no? Pilot C. C. What will you do to make the team can be transferred to Agile in next 2 years? Your team is moving from predictive projects to Agile. Your team has never done any project in Agile. They are not convinced. They are not convinced this will work or not. Many stakeholders have complained you that they do not think this will work. You have shown them this have worked in the previous organization. Now this is the one thing that we do. We show them in the previous organization that this thing has worked. They say that we don't care. Their story can be different. Okay, maybe our story is different. So what we will do? Nothing? No. Escalate? No. Keep doing? No. Yes, Aftab Saab, you are 100% right. In this case, we make minimum viable project. Something will show them that is working. They start working into that, and then we build on that. C would be the right answer.
आमिर भाई अस्सलाम वालेकुम। हाँ भाई कुछ प्रोजेक्ट टास्क इसकी वजह से मैं इसके इस वीक थोड़ा बिजी हो गया, तो दूसरी असाइनमेंट में मैं वीकेंड पे सब पूरा कंप्लीट करके आपको नोट्स भेजूंगा।
Radhakrishna, can you justify your answer, brother? Why do you think it will be storming? He is new, so why he will go to storming? Put in the chat box, Radhakrishna, what are the stages of the team? I want everyone to learn together. So Tuckman ladder, that is called stages of team, moves in this way, right? The first is forming. Team is new. They are trying to understand each other. There are challenges, but they are kind of new team. Okay. Then they reach storming. Now storming, they start having conflict among each other. Okay. Then norming, then performing, then adjourning. We'll move it in this way: forming, storming, norming, performing, adjourning. So whenever a new team member come, it's like a new family member here. We go back to the previous stage. Forming. Okay. Whenever a new team member come, again another keywords. So what you said, Aftab, thumb rule. I can make it a name. PMP tips of thumb rule. Something like that. Maybe we can make that thing, but it will be forming.
Recording in progress.
Justify, guys. Why? Justify why one answer is right or wrong. I want to know that.
Recording stopped.
Gee, guys, justify why the answer is right or wrong. This is an important question. Actually, give me one-line words of each of these topic. How do you know which one is which? G, justify. Okay. So lesson line register, because when it happened, it was issue back then. Converted into risk and into risk register, this may happen. For now, it has become the lesson line part. Okay. Other people, like, explain all the 4 documents, please. converted into for future project. List of risk, project issues when risk happened. No, not necessary when risk happened. If, for real, when a risk happened, a risk register is updated. Planned issues. Don't use that word, Samir. Risk are different, issues are different, my friend. Okay, let's go with that. Satik, good to see you. Which document will reflect this? You were managing a large project when COVID hits on 15th March. Okay, so this is what I was explaining in the previous question. In the previous question, I was explaining you guys that if something happen, it's there and then it can work into that way. Okay, so COVID happened. Now, when the COVID happened, it became the issue. Everyone with me? When COVID happened, it was an issue. Okay, now after 3 years, you are back to business as usual. So 2020, we are in 2023. Okay, you want to document this may happen in future. It is in future, but in your project. In your project. Okay, so let's say my projects end in 2027. It can happen again here. Anything that may happen in my project, which document would update? Anything that may happen in my project, which document we update? Might happen, may happen, could happen. Which element we update? Yes. Risk register. This is for future projects. This is for immediately problem. This is for overall thing. Does that make sense to you guys or no? Does that make sense to everybody or still confused? Please put in the chat box it's clear or not. I want to make sure that this problem is resolved forever. Said Khan, Aftab Malik, Faryal, Samia, Radha Krishna. Thank you, Radha Krishna. Already on. Everyone, all 34 people who are watching right now. I want to make sure this is clear to you. So difference between, okay, sure. I'll repeat one more time. So Banan is saying, what is the difference between risk register and issue log? Many people get confused with that. Risk register, issue log. Anything that may happen in future and you have a plan for it. Plan is very important, that you have a plan for it. Anything which has happened, like probability is 100% happened and no plan for it. Has happened and you don't have a plan for it is an issue. Clear? Put in the chat box. Is it clear to you? Please, the guy who asked. Thank you, Aisha KP. Is it clear now? My friend from Bangladesh. From Bangladesh. I have very less students. Yes, Banan. Okay, next question. Now this is straightforward keyword question. If you identify keyword, you can solve it. Tala Ahmed sir, I am fresh engineer. Can I get PMP certificate? No, Tala, you need 3 years of experience. What you can do CAPM. That can be helpful to you. Schedule. Yes. So if it's not mentioned anywhere, okay, you are managing the project where teams are distributed all over the world in different time zone. The problem is whenever there is a difficult in communication, you co-locate them. Straightforward. Fire, no, 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 yes. A option. So this is what I loved it. What Faryal said here, direct answer. This is my basically purpose or end result is that you identify the keyword, you immediately say, okay, this is the answer. This is the answer. This is the answer. This is what I want to reach here. This is what I need from you. Okay, guys. So, which document can guide you for this? You are the project manager for Saudi Arabia. Now, Eid is coming. You want to make a plan for Eid holidays. You want to see which resources will be available during Eid. Project management plan will have that information. RASI, no. Resource management plan will have that information. But the most specific answer for this is resource calendar. This one. A. Acha, how many of you have not watched the my video in which I explained all the plans and documents? If you did not watch, message in your group, WhatsApp group, I'll send you that link. Very important video. Okay, acceptance criteria. Message in the group. That video is only for you guys, na? So I'll share you there. Okay, not here. Acceptance criteria. Okay. An IT project manager, you are having difficulties. For last 4 sprint, client has rejected your deliverables. Client rejected the deliverables. You want to make sure client accept the deliverable. You will check to make sure it makes the client requirement. Okay. So product backlog, it's a list of all things. Definition of ready, that has nothing to do. Now the question comes here, is it definition of done or is it acceptance criteria? So let's hear from both of you guys. Give your justification. What should be definition of done or acceptance criteria and why? I want to listen to you guys. What do you say and why? So the answer, you see, definition of done is internal checklist. That team thinks it's like verified deliverable. I need to look at the scope baseline or acceptance criteria to make sure it makes the client requirement. So that's why the right answer for you is acceptance criteria. Guys, please do like this video. Do like this video. So because once you like the video, it comes into the algorithm of YouTube and more people can like it. And if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do. You know, I'm starting more things there. So if I can see how many people have liked this video. Okay, 11 people have liked. कोई शर्म तो नहीं आती. Please like, guys. Let me see. I want to have 100 likes on YouTube today. Okay, 22 likes. First like by me, Banan. Thank you very much. Specific conditions. Okay. Acha ji. Okay. Please answer this question if you can. Answer for this question, guys. I don't see your answer. Samia, what are you doing, sister? Subsaran, same goes for you. What are you doing? Can I accept the requirement, Samia? Can I accept the requirement, guys? Do I have the authority to accept the requirements? How can I accept the requirement? Whose power is it to accept or reject the requirements? Whose job is to do that? It's a Scrum Master job, guys. You are working during 4 days. Client asks you that you want to add new requirement. Team is not agreeing to sprint. They don't want to change it. Okay, this is out. This is out from this option. It's not my job. It's product owner's job to accept or reject any requirement. We need to understand that this is not my job to accept or reject anything. Okay, so C would be the right answer here. Okay, so these were the 10 questions I wanted to solve today with you guys. Very, very important. Again, on Saturday, 11 a.m. EST, 7 p.m. UAE time, we are going to have PMP Marathon. If you are my student, you do not need to register for it. But if you are not my student, you need to register for it. Very critical. Okay. Then my program is also starting. Okay. My program is also starting and we can work into that way. If you haven't taken that training, you can join that. And I'm going to ask you, Radha Krishna, Aftab, Azam, Faryal. Faryal, we were having discussion about your friends. They want to join. I have a lot of seats in this batch. If you know someone, please feel free to join them. Ask them to join. Actually, not lots of seats, less than 10, but still. So thank you very much for joining. Do recommend your friends if they can join. And if you are my student and some of your friends want to join the program, they want to join the program or they want to join the PMP Marathon, I will send you the link. You can share those links to them. Okay. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.
I would have not been able to clear the exam if Amer Ali would have not been there. I would have not been.
I did not believe that I will be able to clear my PMP within a month.
I don't know what to say actually. Like I'm kind of like really
I got my results and I was above target in all 3 categories.
Wow.